Okay, so for those that are requesting, no, saan paghimo og balance sheet, nagka-assignment na noon ko on this weekend. Anyhow, let us be reminded that the balance sheet contains three financial elements. We have the assets, liabilities, and equity. So basically, assets are the items or the resources that the business owns. Example would be cash, inventory, supplies, building, land, investments. So those are the assets. And kanin duha, they simply represents parang ownership. I usually define it or describe it as ownership of the assets. So let us say na tayo 10,000 pesos worth of assets, and then 20,000 assets, 10,000 of that liabilities, and 10,000 of that equity. This simply means that the business owns 20,000 worth of properties, and of the 20,000, 10,000 belongs to the creditors, and another 10,000 belongs to the owner. So I normally explain it that way. So let us have an example. So balance sheet as of May 30, 2024. So we have assets. Actually, napa ni siya current and non-current assets, no? But in this video, delete na nato na siya i-touch para dili na kayo taas. So we have cash, 50,000, inventory. By the way, inventories are items that are for sale. Ay, amigas, no? Hindi lang na amigas diya. And then supplies are resources that are being used by the business. Usually, mga office supplies. Kung service business po ga, like salon, appeal sa mga supplies ang mga shampoo, ana. So, total assets na to is 70,000 pesos. And we also have liabilities, accounts payable, 30,000. These are our utang. Kitaang na ay utang and magbayad ta. Rent payable, wala. But later on, madungagan na siya. Total liabilities is 30,000 pesos. And then, for our equity, nagbutang lang ko Jesse Capital dira, 30,000. I prefer having a separate account for the retained earnings. So, katong mga katong accounting background, katong nakaskwela o accounting, business ad, entrepreneurship, or accountancy, kung maka-remember mo, during the accounting 101, ang profit o ang loss sa isa ka business is gina-plus or gina-minus sa capital. Pero kung pag-abot na to sa corporations, let's say sa financial accounting, i-introduce na si retained earnings. But personally, mas ganahan ko nga ma-separate ang retained earnings para makabaluta pila ang invest gyud sa mga owners and pila ang profit or loss, accumulated profit or loss sa business. So, kung makakita kita retained earnings nga negative, it means that the business has an accumulated losses. Kung positive pod ang retained earnings, since ayahang pagkamugna until now, it means nga naa siya profit. So, total equity na to is 40, kaning duha. And then, we add equity and liability, 70. So, always yun na asset is equals to liability and equity because again, assets are the resources and liability and equity determines kay kinsa na siya nga mga resources. Kung inutang, liability, creditors. Kung equity, owners. Okay, so kanus madungagan ang ato ang balance sheet. It's actually a complicated topic, no, because madungagan siya or mabawasan depending on the transactions. And dili lang siya as simple as plus minus kung atuag yung i-follow ang accounting standards. Dito na musugod ng mga debit, credit, mga ledger, trial balance. But for simplicity, balikan nato itong gidiscuss na to gabi. Okay? So, mo ni siya ang atong balance sheet sa May 30. Anya natay mga transactions sa June. So ato ni silang isa-isahon. Take note we will be using the accrual method of accounting for our discussion. So let's have first. Okay, purchase goods on credit. Unsa may bot pasabot ani? Yan nipalit ta og mga nangumpra ta worth 100,000 pero wala nato gi bayaran. Sa ato pa, na diri na lang ta magdungag, no? Kaya nakabutang magod po diri, or pwede rin sila ni piloon. Okay, piloon na lang nato. Okay. So, nadungagan ang namalingki nangumpra ta. So, kay nangumpra man ta, nadungagan ang atoang inventory amounting to 100,000 pesos. And since wala na to siya bayari, nadungagan po ang atoang accounts payable. Utang na to plus 100,000. Okay? Okay, number 2. Sold half for 70,000 and received cash. So, nakadawat tag cash, 70,000 plus 70. And then, saan siya? Nabawasan po ang atoang inventory. Actually, lahi dyan ang entry ani, no? Kung subayo na to ang double entry system sa accounting. Pero since balance sheet lang man ang atoang ginabasihan diri, nadungagan atong cash and then nabawasan ang atong inventory. Anong nabawasan atong inventory? Tungod kay nahalinan man ta. 100,000 ba? Dili. Katunga lang. So, minus 50,000. Mangutaan na lang mo ha kung kuan. Mangutaan na lang mo kung nalibog mo. Kulang man sir. 70 man eh. 50 raman dire. Tungod kay nadungagan man po ang atoang ginansya. Okay? Next. Paid 20,000 pesos for purchases. Nabawasan ang atong cash, 20,000 pesos. And then, nabawasan po ang atoang utang, minus 20,000. Next, received bill for rent. Wala tayo bayaran, so unaffected ang atoang cash, pero madungagan ang atoang utang. So, plus 5,000 ta dire. Okay, wala siya pares. Or wala budget ba? Nasa pares. Bawas na siya dire sa atoang ginansya. Okay? And then, lastly, paid salaries. Kay nagbayad man ta, 10,000. Nabawasan na po ang atoang cash, 10,000 pesos. Unsay pares niya, dire. Kay expense man na siya, mabawasan ang atoang retained earnings. So, pwede na ta, humana man atong transaction. So, pwede na ta padaplin na nato ni. Focus sa dire, pwede na ta total sa atong updated niya balance sheet. So, 50 plus 70, paano man 70 minus 20, that's 50 minus 10, 40. So, 90,000 cash. Inventory nato, 10 plus 100, that's 110 minus 50, that is 60. And then, supplies unaffected. So, ang total assets kay 160,000. So, may balaan naman na kung tama or mali niya ang computation kung dili na siya balanse. Accounts payable na to, natay 30 nga existing. Nadugagan siya og 100,000, nabawasan og 20,000. So, 110 ang atong utang. And then, nadungagan po datong utang for rent. Total utang nato is 115,000. For Jesse Capital, as is lang na siya, kaya wala man ko na additional o investment. And then, retained earnings nato, 10,000 plus 20 minus 15 minus 10, so that is 15,000 pesos. Total niya, 45. And then, total liabilities and equity for 45 plus 115, that is 160,000 pesos. As you can see, ang total na to nga retained earnings is plus 5,000. Natay retained earnings existing 10 plus 5,000, parehas na siya diri. So, mo na siya pod ang relationship between the income statement and the balance sheet. Income statement, after the period, i-close na siya. And then, ang balances niya, ginabalhin sa balance sheet. So, katong na yung mga background sa accounting, kasabot sila, unsay buot na ako pasabot. But for those nga walay accounting background, ayaw na lang ninyo to huna-huna. So, this is our balance sheet at the end of May, and this is our balance sheet at the end of June. So, feel free. Medyo complicated yung discussion, but hopefully I was able to deliver it in a manner na nasabtan ninyo. Feel free to ask, kay medyo lisod na siya. Thank you so much and have a good and productive weekend.